Hey, what's up, guys? This is Andrew Smersek with Combat Training. Today, we're going to be talking about the Maverick 88 Security Shotgun. I've been wanting one of these for quite a while, and it popped up on Palmetto State Armory's website. And after shipping and taxes and everything, it was on sale. But I ended up paying a total of about $265 for this shotgun. So, pretty awesome deal. And there's some things about it that I liked right away. Now, I've wanted one of these for quite a while because I saw American Gun Chick's video going through fighting shotgun and tactical response, which is one of the better videos of that class, too. She was using a Maverick 88, but she had, I think, an 18-inch barrel and I think a 5-shell tube. But it seemed to work for her. She said it was fine, so I asked around. I asked the Prepared Patriot guys and the Tactical Response alumni, and it turns out a bunch of people have these and they really like them. And even Tim Morris of Tactical Response says that they run. And I don't know a guy who loves shotguns more than Tim Morris, so I'm going to go ahead and trust his opinion on that. Now, let's talk about the features on this gun. So it's called like the working man's gun quite often. Now, people who own night vision will probably call it the poor's shotgun, but that's all right, because poor people need guns too. And I want to explore those budget options. But this one in particular, it's built pretty similar to like a 500 or a 590, but there are some differences, being like the trigger, placement of the safety, the thickness of the barrel, right? So it's a little bit thinner barrel. The safety is up here in front of the trigger, where like a 870, it would be back here behind the trigger, and the 500 and 590s, the safety's back here. If you're a lefty, you probably want a 500 or 590 with that safety being back here. But you can still run it if you're a lefty. Now with this one, it's 20.5-inch barrel, I believe, 7 shell tube, so 7 plus 1, total of 8 shells that you get. It's got synthetic furniture on it, which is pretty lightweight too. Now, one thing is I don't believe you can change out these pumps very easily. I did find some where the action bars are connected to the pump, where it has rails on it, so you can mount stuff to the pump if you like. If you have that, please comment below, because I'd like to know if you like it or not. If you guys own this shotgun in general, or any Maverick 88, let me know what you think about it and if you have broken one. Speaking of that, one thing that people say on YouTube, at least, that breaks is the plastic trigger, right? So like supposedly right up here, you can crack the trigger because it's a plastic one. The 590s, it's metal. So if you want like a very robust shotgun from Mossberg, I would say get a 590. The other thing is the receiver up here is not drilled and tapped like the 590s or 500s. So if you're trying to put something mounted up to the top of the receiver, that's going to be hard. But I don't plan on doing that. We can talk about what I do want to do. What I'm planning on doing is I'm going to put a big dot up here. I have a Elzetta light mount that clamps to the barrel and the magazine tube and puts a light off to the side. And I'm going to use a PowerTac M5 G2 with that. Then I'm going to throw on some stick-on Velcro here for shotgun cards. The SOE ones are great. Then also I've been working on making some of my own. After that, put on a single point sling. Reason for that, like, Jaeger and Tim at Tactical Response, they've both said for a long time that if you have a 2-point, you're likely to grab the sling and the pump as you're trying to cycle the action. So single point's gonna be the way to go. Now, I love the SOE single point bungee sling, and that's one that you should definitely get, and then get the 550 cord adapter with that. But I do plan on making my own and probably have some padding in it or something. But we do have a 2-to-1 point that will work. I've been running that on another shotgun. And after that, I don't think I'm really going to do anything else to it. I think that's just the way it's going to sit. Now, I was thinking about putting something on here, drilling it onto the pump to make it easier to manipulate one-handed, but I might just hold off on that for a bit. But anyways, that's it. That's the Maverick 88 security shotgun. Now I'd like to hear what you guys think about it. What issues have you had with it? Does it run well? Have you taken a class with it in particular? One thing I have heard is that sometimes the action will get a little bit stickier. So, they said just try to make sure you lube up the bars, make sure it's lubed properly, and it won't be an issue. But that's the only negative thing I've really heard than the plastic trigger. So we'll see. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. Keep fighting communism, and remember that training saves lives.